Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I was playing a bit of Forza Motorsport 7 multiplayer, and as you can see I've just come off the back end of a race where I finished 3rd place. I'll show you the highlights from that at the end. But have a listen to this quality bit of audio. I thought that was pretty funny. Anyway, the main topic of today's video was I got in my first lobby with JSR Devon, who I follow on YouTube. I watch most of his videos, and I didn't even know he was in the lobby until I heard someone in the mention that there was some crashes in the lobby, and mentioned his name. And I scrolled through, saw it there, and I got pretty excited, and I was looking forward to getting on the track with him. The car I'm using isn't tuned or anything, it's just auto upgraded to the top of its class, so it's not exactly the best car to drive, but I've been trying to do the best I can with it, see how far I can take it. But as you can see here, when we load up the track, something very odd has happened. It's loaded me into the wrong car. Now, at first I thought maybe it's just the skin of the car's been dodgy, but as you can see on the front row of the grid, my car's just popped up there. My car's on track and I'm driving it, but I can't see it because my point of view is in someone else's car. So I don't know if I took anyone out on the first corner, because I have no idea what my car was doing. So I do apologise if I accidentally took anyone out, but totally not my fault, just a very weird bug that I've never seen before. And so my first race with JSR Devon has been a total flop. I didn't even get to do a single lap. And after finally getting disconnected to the lobby, I was just still in total shock of what happened. Just something I've never seen, and I just had no idea the game could even do that. But now back to that race I mentioned at the start of the video. So as you can see, I started from the front row on the grid, and I managed to get a reasonably good start. Made it through the first corner without too many hiccups, at least the front of the back did anyway. I'm not sure about the back end. I managed to hold the lead for almost the entire first lap until we got to the last corner, second to last corner. I pushed a little bit wide, which opened up a gap for the guy that was behind me, and got the run coming down into the final turn. I gave him plenty of room and thought I'd try and get the undercut on coming out of the exit of the turn. As you can see, mid corner, lined him up, got on the gas, and just had massive oversteer on the corner exit. But we still managed to get a good run on him down the start finish straight, and managed to win the spot back. But I didn't hold it for too long because my car just really struggles through these tighter sections. It's really not a very good handling car at all. As you can see, I'm having to slow right up, trying to avoid oversteer, and it's just a tank in the corners. It's really hard to handle. And you can see the little marker on the bottom of the screen there. He's all over the back end of me, and I'm doing my best to try and hold my lines and not let him through. I've gone a bit deep on this corner, and he's managed to get right up beside me, but he hasn't got past me yet. But I've gone a little bit too deep, and he's got the spot. And from here on out, I don't think I've managed to keep up with him. He's just way quicker than I am through the corners. The little MX-5 has got way more cornering ability. You can see here we both almost run straight off the track, and I've just managed to keep it on without going off the grass on the opposite side there. Now I've got another opponent right on the back end of me again, so I'd hold the inside line, defend the corner under the brakes, just try and get a good exit without oversteer. Still a smidge bit of correction on the steering wheel coming out of the turn, but it's pretty much a given for this car. It's just so slidey, the rear end is so loose. So now I'm trying to see if I can hold second place. I know the guy behind me has probably got a much better handling car as well. As you can see, he's just making up tons of ground, and he's all over the back end of me. I can see him in my right hand mirror. He's just looking for that opportunity to pounce on me. And he's trying to come around the outside, coming down to this turn, hold the inside line, have a bit of contact, but nothing major. He's still right on my tail. I want to make sure I don't mess up the brake point in this corner this time. Brake nice and early, and a little bit wide of the apex, and he's having a look up the inside, but he doesn't quite get there. Then coming through the S's, someone smashed all the tyres over the road. A real shame the marshals can't clean those up. But still just trying to hang on without getting too much oversteer and just losing bulk time. We come into the second to last corner. I did the same mistake that let the other guy through. I just broke a little bit too late and I pushed wide after the apex, and he's gotten through. I thought I'd try and get the undercut on him, but I've just messed the line up, and his car is just much stronger than mine in the corners. And pretty much I thought I might be able to have a run on him and have a try up the inside, but there's just no way my car will handle it coming through here. I would have just wiped us both out, so I backed out of it. And that's pretty much the race. I just held third for the last 2 laps, and it wasn't too eventful after that. So on the final lap now, coming out of the final turn, you can see that the 2 lead cars have pulled quite a gap. There was just no way I could keep up. The car was just not very well suited to the track. Probably would pay me to get some tunes for the car, and it would probably make it a lot better, because as most of you probably already know, the auto upgrade in Forza is just pretty terrible. But I'm pretty lazy when it comes to trying to look for tunes and all that sort of thing. So if there's anyone you can recommend that might have a tune for the VL Commodore, let me know in the comments section. And I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.